Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Kristen.
And this is Garbage Horror Haunt Review 2018 for a new haunted attraction in the Southeast Louisiana area this year. The Ranch of Horror, located at the Party Barn in Hammond, Louisiana. Barn. And I gotta say, the Party Barn looked pretty awesome. I'll throw that.
Yeah, that would be a nice place to just go and
take kids, and yeah, that's completely aside. I don't know where that came from.
Because we wanted to play in the arcade.
We did. We really want to play in the arcade. Now, I'm way too goddamn heavy, but I wanted to get in the little rabbit run across the top so bad. But
yeah, I know.
That would have been a terrible idea. That would have ended in property damage.
Probably personal damage too.
Yeah. But anyways, the Ranch of Horror is a new haunted attraction that they are hosting. It consists of two parts.
Yes.
That we're going to concern ourselves with. That we did a zombie escape room sequence. A zombie paintball escape room.
Yeah.
Sorry. I missed an adjective.
You did.
Zombie paintball escape room experience. And a trail, basically a hayride.
Yes.
Now, I gotta say, I feel a bit mean about how we did this. Because we'd gotten there, we'd read the hours on their site, and we got there with what I thought was a lot of time to spare. But they were having a slow night. It was a Thursday. Not a lot of people were coming. They had already packed up, and they'd actually shut down.
Yeah.
And then we wander in, and all these actors, I mean, this is what I love about haunting. They're like, people! And they're just so excited to do it.
Yeah.
That even though it's just us two losers, they're like, yes, of course we'll do it. Buy your tickets, we'll meet you out there. And I'm like, all right. So we ended up doing both attractions, even though we had not originally planned to do the zombie paintball escape room.
Right.
So we'll start there.
Yes.
Now, basically, the zombie paintball escape room takes place in a paintball field with a netting. And the idea is that basically you're going to go from room to room in this like simulated Main Street.
Yeah. Small town.
Small town-ish. Trying to solve clues and find the cure for the zombie virus.
Yes.
And the objective is to, A, not get bit yourself. But if you do get bit, you better goddamn find that cure because otherwise your ass is dead.
Right.
That's basically it, right?
It is. And you have flags. You don't actually get bit.
Yeah, obviously. Because that would be really cruel to have the actors bite me. It'd be bad for the actor, but worse for the actor than me.
Yeah.
The actor might get something. But anyway, we both had our flags taken, actually at the same time.
Yeah.
One very, very sneaky zombie. And that's just it. The zombie paintball element of it didn't feel like it came up that much. There was one zombie that was actually attacking and being very aggressive, but the others were just kind of shuffling targets, if you will. And we dropped them a few times. We learned that Crystal's a pretty dead shot with a paintball gun. But other than that, the paintball element of it didn't come in. Now, this is a paintball field. Don't expect a super amount of detail in the sets. Don't expect a lot of complexity in the puzzles. If you're looking for that high-end, super detailed escape room experience, this isn't it.
No.
We had two main issues with it, and I think these are two things they could work on in future iterations.
Right, and it might be just because they weren't expecting us.
Yeah, and then that's...
It was like, surprise, we're
surprise,
here.
Yeah, we don't know, honestly.
Yeah.
So this is why we're telling the full story about how we got there.
Right.
The first was that we did not know the two army dudes with us who had paintball guns were not helping defend us.
Right.
It's like, all right, everybody, get out, and we're going from place to place, and it's like, all right, I've got this way, and Crystal's got that way, and those two dudes are behind us, and they just totally let the zombie through the nails.
Yeah,
that's how we got bit.
Yeah, because I heard the zombie coming from a mile away. Well,
and it's not a mile, but
yeah, no, because it wasn't a mile.
Like, oh yeah, the army guys got that one. They're back there. They're fine.
I'm ahead of them. They should get it.
No, they did not. They did not. That was unclear. Otherwise, we would have been more careful about watching each other's back and so forth. And
working together.
And also, if we had known we were doing something paintball, I would have worn pants I could have run in. That might have helped a little bit.
Yeah, I probably would have worn black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But regardless, the other issue is that there are several places where you're doing complicated, like not necessarily complicated, but very detailed puzzles, like operating a combo lock.
Right.
While in a paintball mask that is actively fogging up.
Yeah.
Because of course it is.
Yeah.
It was very, very hard to see some of those smaller detailed things. And you don't want to take the mask off because even though you're technically safe in the rooms,
right,
you might not be able to put it on very quickly. There's a major time crunch here. You've only got like 15 minutes, is it?
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah, it's a very intense experience.
Yeah, you're going to get a workout. My advice is
Yeah.
if you got an Apple Watch, set an exercise before you go in. You'll thank
Or
me.
any fitness tracker.
Or any fitness tracker. Set an exercise before you go in. You'll thank me.
Yeah.
It is definitely an intense workout. You will move, you will sweat.
Yeah.
Still, it was a very unique idea, very good experience. I feel all the compassion in the world for the zombies.
Yeah.
They were getting popped pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, my advice, though, those are the two qualms I have. Other than that, it was a fun time. Like I said, it's a simple escape room. We did win. We had our flags taken, but we did find the zombie virus with time to spare.
Yeah.
All in all, we had a good time with it. I do recommend it. It's a little bit on the expensive side because it does combine escape room and paintball.
Right.
But like I said, if this sounds like something you're interested in, I would give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. And then that led us to the trail,
Right.
which was a hayride style ride.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to do spoilers on it, obviously,
No.
because then that's one of the things I try to do. I ended up, as we were leaving, we ended up chatting with them for a while afterward
Yeah.
because we found out the third attraction we were going to go was already closed and we weren't going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So we just hung out until basically they threw us out.
Yeah.
And when we were talking, we made some ideas for how to improve the ride a little. We had some suggestions, and maybe they took it, maybe they don't. I don't know. I'm fine either way. But the ride itself was actually very interesting. The trail was extremely rough in some places.
Yeah, because it's an ATV course.
Yeah, and they're driving it with, I think it's an ATV pulling the trailer. Or is it? No, it was a tractor.
No,
It was a tractor. It was a tractor. But the trailer part is really struggling getting over some of these
Right.
divots. And us sitting toward the back, on the back side of the tire, are really struggling with. And the part I did like was that the other actors from the haunt joined us on the trailer,
Yeah.
so the trailer didn't feel empty.
Yes.
Otherwise, it could have just been the two of us plus one other person.
Yeah.
And that would have felt lonely.
Yeah, I did like that they had a guide on the
Yes.
actual trailer telling the story and talking to you, engaging you the entire time in between the scenes.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Yeah, they had that going. And as far as the actual scares on the trail itself, this is your quintessential trailer going through spooky woods style thing. They had some scenes set up around some basic scenes, but mostly what it comes down to is actors working to intimidate you and engage with you as you pass by, seemingly very slowly.
Right.
Yeah, the trailer here did not move at nearly the speed of the one at Rise, for example. The one at
Yeah.
Rise was going much more quickly. And that afforded the actors opportunities to really keep up with you and play with more and engage more. And kudos to those actors, by the way, because the actual trail part, I could tell, goes into a circle for a
Yeah.
bit. It's a ring, and you go around the ring a few times. And what they do, and this is kind of a neat thing, is as you pass by the scenes, the second and third, or I don't remember how many times it was, the scenes change subtly.
Yeah.
You begin to notice that things are different. They've added people in, or the girl that was in the cage is now out and attacking you, things like that.
Yeah.
You notice these things. So it was very, very cool to see how the trail evolved. I don't know why I just changed directions, as you went around it. But, so, it was fun, and honestly, don't expect anything on the scale of what Rise is doing. Don't expect anything like huge or sizable. But it is a neat little local haunted attraction, and these guys are very, very passionate and very excited to be doing what they're doing, and that excitement really does come across in the acting for the haunt.
It does.
That is something you cannot fake, is that level of enthusiasm and energy. It's amazing to see, and these kids. Mostly, I think they were kids. They look like mostly high school kids. So
Yeah.
I'm now old enough to call them kids. These kids really were investing all their energy into it. It showed, and I had a fun time. I was bummed we weren't going to make it to our third attraction. We had to wait and do it the next night.
Right.
But, it still ended the night on a high note for me. And it was a great contrast and compare versus Rise. Because Rise,
Yeah.
you hear of the huge budget, the huge
Right.
crew, the big everything's big, big,
Yeah.
big. Versus these guys were like, yeah, we've got an ATV trail and a trailer.
Yeah.
Let's get some people in costumes, set up a few things, and see if we can scare them.
Yeah.
Two totally different approaches. Both of them a lot of fun.
Agreed.
Anything else to add?
Nope.
Well, on that note, everyone, I'm Jonathan.
I'm Crystal.
And this was Garbage Horror Haunt Review 2018 for Ranch of Horror in Hammond, Louisiana. We will see you guys next time.